Everybody, the pump is back. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this video is actually going to be an update video. I know it's a little bit late since the update was released on Tuesday, but I still want to make this video for those of you who don't really look at the patch notes. Maybe you missed something. I don't know. It's a pretty big update though, and there's a lot of interesting stuff to go over. Let's get right on into the video. Hold up, I have a super important announcement to make before the video starts, and that is that my Discord server is now open for everyone. You may be asking what server I'm even talking about, so let me just do a quick recap. Basically, I have a Discord server called The Crazy Crew. Right now, there's only a few subscribers in it. Waiting until I got to 50 subs to open it up and promote it on my channel. The good news is we finally reached that goal, which is awesome, and I want everyone to be part of the server. So even if you're not subscribed but you're interested in the channel, feel free to pop on by. But for those of you who are subs, don't worry either, because there are special channels just for you guys. So if you are interested in joining that, I will have a link in the description, and I'll also have a link in the About section of my channel for you guys to check it out after this video. Anyway, now that the announcement is out of the way, let's get back on into the video. Alrighty, so the 9.3 update. Wow. First, let's take a look at the 14 Days of Summer challenges. So the 14 Days of Summer are limited time challenges that you can complete for different rewards each day. During this 20-day period, there's going to be one gun returning from the vault each day, new limited time modes to try out, and of course, new skins in the shop. Make sure you hop on while you can to do these challenges because it's going to be an awesome next couple of weeks. I mean, you can even get drinkable Peely as your back bling. Now, moving on to the weapons and items section, we actually have a lot to cover, starting with vaulted and unvaulted items. So I'm actually going to start with the unvaulted items first and then go to the vaulted items, just because I think it'll make a little bit more sense that way once we get to the vaulted items. So first up is the revolver. That's right everybody, it has been unvaulted and we've now actually got epic and legendary variants for this gun. So for those of you who loved the revolver when it was in the game, it's back. For those of you who might not have gotten to try it out, well, now's your chance. Personally, I didn't really like using the revolver, but it could be something I have to try again now that it's back in the game. Next up, this is something that so many people have been anxiously waiting and really just hoping for, and that is the pump. It is back. It hasn't actually been gone that long, but is now unvaulted. The only catch is that there are only the uncommon and rare variations, but there's still so many shotguns in the game right now, guys, and it'll definitely be interesting to see how this plays out and if any of the shotguns are headed back to the vault soon. I mean, who knows, we could be seeing the end of the combat shotgun already. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we have one more gun that is unvaulted, and that is the suppressed SMG. So now we have another option instead of the burst, which could be very helpful. Especially if you want your loadout to be something like shotgun SMG, I feel like the burst wasn't really the best for it. So it'll be nice to have the suppressed SMG back in the game for now. Now there is another item that has actually been unvaulted, and it might not be something that many people would be thinking about, but that is the shockwave grenades. Yes, they are back in the game, and this actually leads us to our first vaulted item to discuss, and that is the impulse grenades. With the shockwaves coming back into the game, the impulses of course had to go back to the vault since they were so similar. It'll definitely be interesting to see how this small change affects the game though, and what people think of it. But anyway, moving on to the next vaulted item, this is something that I don't think anyone would have expected to get vaulted since it's been in the game for so long, and that is the Rift 2 Go. When I heard that this item was taken out of the game, I was a little bit shocked actually, because this item has been in the game for so long. I mean, it's been in the game since I started playing it, so I'm used to having it around. But it has been vaulted, so there's not really any quick escape options unless you do have glider redeploy in one of your inventory slots, something that is going to definitely change the game a little bit, and maybe will help the games go a little bit quicker. We'll really just have to wait and see. Another item that has been vaulted is the pirate cannon. Again, this is another escape type option taken away from the game, but with a slipstream and things like that, you are still able to get around the map quite quickly, so I suppose they aren't really needed in the game anymore anyways. Pirates were a Season 8 thing, so as we move closer and closer towards Season 10, we probably will be seeing less of them anyway. Moving on to the last vaulted item, we actually have the TAC AR. Don't worry though, because only the rare variation has been vaulted, so for those of you who enjoy using it, you are still able to. Epic Games just felt that with the unvaulting of the suppressed SMG, it was better for the game to vault a version of the TAC AR. Now there are actually quite a few bounce adjustments in this update, but I don't want to bore you guys with them in case you've already seen them, so I'm just going to have them up on the right side of the screen while I go over some of the other things in this update. So for gameplay, there's actually something very important that you might not know unless you've actually read through all of the patch notes, and that is the llamas. Now as most of you know, there are 3 llamas in Fortnite, right? No. Wait a minute, there's actually 5 llamas in Fortnite. That's right, everyone, 2 more llamas per match have been added, and with them you now get 150 more of each material. So basically, llamas are just way more, well, awesome now. I mean, they're a little bit less rare, but you still get more if you are able to find one during your match. Alrighty, so now we are finally on the last thing to go over, and that is creative. Now I know probably most of you guys don't care about creative, but make sure to stick around because there are some really cool new things to look at. Even if you don't like creative one bit, I mean, these are super cool, guys. So first, let's take a look back into Season 6. As most of you probably know, Kevin the Cube was around and he traveled across the map. So he got to Loot Lake and there was a floating island and then it all blew up and we went to the in-between for the first time and it was just crazy, okay? Keep in mind that I just started playing the game in the middle of all of this, so for me it was even crazier. But my point is that these prefabs and galleries completely tell the original story of Kevin the Cube way back in Season 6 before the unvaulting event took place, and when I was looking at these prefabs I just thought they were so cool, and I know that great maps will come from these new items because even just looking at them for the first time, I already was getting ideas for maps to make. So if you haven't already, I would definitely recommend you go and check them out in creative. There are 4 new prefabs and 11 new galleries to look at when you get the chance. But seriously, you should go and look right now. Get another device, log on, and look at them because they are super, super cool. Anyway guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. I'm not going to go into the Save the World stuff since I do not play it, and I would just have no idea what I'm looking at. But if you do play Save the World, then there is some stuff to look at in the patch notes as well. Overall though, I hope you have enjoyed this video, even though it was a little bit late. Let me know what you think of me doing more update videos in the future. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!